What is up? This is your boy Anecdotal here, inviting you for a momentous occasion, and that is to get the last senior BE fragment and completing the artifact set for senior BE. Bam! There it is right there. Oh man, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. My cap for speed would have just really annoyed me. I only had about 4, maybe 5 more levels until my speed started crippling my speed, and by that I mean my runs. So my runs for Spirit Rest and the amount of time it would take me to finish something would take longer because my game speed was too short. And the fastest way to remedy that is, of course, using a great tablet team and also really great artifacts. So you need to have artifacts that give you game speed once you start getting up there in level. So once you're like in the mid 300s or upper 300s like I am, man, you really need speed. If not, you're gonna find out the last couple of hundreds or even maybe last couple of thousands that you do will just not give you enough speed for you to continue going at like the extra 100% time speed, because that's the maximum game speed is 100%. And then we have all these buffs like ×2, ×5 speed, or ×6.2 speed if you have the winged knights. So you just really need the speed. If not, man, those clears are just, they're draining, not just you but your battery life, because man, seriously, it takes me a little over an hour for each run. So every time the weekend events come in, when I have 5 clears to do, when I need to go ahead, that's essentially like 5 hours. All right, for a 24-hour period, that's essentially 5 hours, not of me really paying attention to what I'm doing in the game, but 5 hours of me having to have the game on and then clicking revive and then trying to get a spirit run in there if I finally get undead, and then I can go ahead and swap undead to really get a good amount of spirit rest going. But it's a lot. So my speed here, you just subtract 100 to the speed, so it looks like I'll be good for, you know, a pretty good amount of time. But it always gets better, you know, because here you just, once you subtract 100, you see like this is the amount of level. This is the level that I'll be at where I'm going to start to see the consequences of not having enough game speed. So if you see that you don't have that amount of game speed, definitely look back at your artifacts. A lot of people ask me about my artifacts, about game speed and what exactly you need to do, and really you just need to balance out that equation. You look at the game speed that you have, you subtract 100, and then that's the level where you will not see any drop for your game speed. Now if your level is above that, you just subtract that again, and that's how much game speed you need for you to be able to run smoothly and finish it. So if you end up needing more than an hour and you're a lower level than I am, something's wrong with your game speed, right? If you really just want to double check that, you simply need to just do some subtraction, or, and it sounds horrible, but you gotta try to get a better phone. Now hopefully that isn't your main reason. It's like, hey man, that phone is amazing, dude, why'd you get it? Oh, there's this app called Endless Frontier, and my run started slowing down, so yeah, I decided to drop those G's, man. Yeah, don't do that. Definitely not. If you have a good reason to get a phone, this can be like an okay secondary, tertiary, or what's a fourth way? Well, what's tertiary is just like on the side, like 3, right? If you have just, it could be like a supplemental reason, you know? As you know, supplements don't really do much. They kind of just, you swallow it and it comes out. So it's not the main meal. It's not the main reason to do it. But here you are just seeing what I'm doing. King of Beasts gives you game speed when you have to. So it's always something good. I'll always put it in just in case. For now, it's honestly, when can you start going more for the amount of medals that you want and sacrifice game speed is only when you don't need as much. So I was doing that earlier so I can level up faster. That's what happens when you gain more medals. You put more of them into your unit, you level up faster, you get to higher stages. But if you start going slower, you're gonna start destroying your spirit runs, and then you get less for doing spirit rest, which honestly, my spirit rest easily eclipses the 200 or 150% bonus that I get for actually running the 5 or the 3 bonus up revives. So for me, it's all about the game speed and as much medals that I can have, and not the other way around, because Spirit Rest is really how I level up so quickly. And if you think I'm leveling up slowly, I'm just not playing as much as you are, man. 5 hours really plus, right? 5 hours plus, and that's not talking raid times and arena times and airship time. So like, no one says you got to do the 5 revives, but it really does help when you're trying to like go back up in rank. So before the server merge, I was easily top 150, little lower, about to break top 100 for my server, and then bam, out of nowhere, right under top 300. All right, that hurts the ego. It's not good. So your boy here had to rank up, and one of the ways you want to make sure that you can rank yourself up is by making sure your game speed is good. And look at that, I just can't wait to get the game speed for BE. So if you're not sure what to farm, you really don't need to care about SOD, because that artifact set does not give you game speed. But BE, Burning Earth, compared to, what's SOD? Swamp of Death Raid, I think. Yeah, it's just better. It is. It's purely because of the game speed, it's better. So definitely go ahead and get this. So I totally forgot that I didn't already transcend it to trans 1, because it's a 7-star artifact and I didn't get any more. So that's cool. We get an extra 1% game speed because of that. And you know what else? Once you get it again, it should go up to, I think, like 50 once it goes to T2. I'm not 100% sure of that, but that's what all my other artifacts are at when I got them completely full to T2 status as a 7-star artifact. So you can see the huge difference here in speed. It is great. It's gonna be a while till I level up to that much, and by the time that happens, I'm gonna stop farming human friendliness because I'm on my way to get 14k so that I can unlock the next quest. But you know what? I'm not just going to leave you there with me getting that B artifact. I'm going to go ahead and do some attacks for you. So this is me completely destroying Naragal on the SOD. Alright, I know I said that you don't need them for the artifact set, but guess what, guys? For those of you that stay tuned, you definitely need them for the artifact levels, right? Because they go ahead and they destroy the artifact limit break. So if your max level's 100, getting this to 1-star will make it 102, and then to 2-star will make it 104, and so on and so forth. Every time you rank up, it's another +2. So, and that's for every single pet for SOD. So usually the first 3 you're going to get sequentially, or one right back, one right after another, and you're just gonna end up really needing honor coins. So when I got all of them to 4-star, I got an extra 6 levels on artifacts, I started to cry. I was like, yay, this is great, but at the same time, man, let's see, that's like 3,000 honor coins for each level. So 3 times 6 for the 4 main that I have. All right, do that math. So many honor coins. No, I didn't feel like doing it. All right, you do it. You tell me and make everybody feel bad, because as great as it is, you just need so many honor coins. So let's go ahead and let's destroy Gorgon, which is the 3rd boss. I'm really at the point where I still can't one-shot the 4th boss, but there are 2 or 3 people in my guild who can. So, I really don't care to do it, but I do want to. All right. I do want to, because it just feels good to be able to take out the last boss. Like, hey guys, listen, you take care of the small fry, okay? I'll get the big one. All right, big guy over there, that's for me. But for right now, I'm taking care of the small fry, and you know, boss number 2 in the 3rd boss here, because that guy is crazy. So as easy as I can beat that guy, I know a lot of people can't. The next boss, you need to be like 100 times stronger to do it. So this has been your boy, Anecdotal, and if you like this video, make sure to like it, share with anybody from the EF community, and of course, don't forget to make yourself known and comment down below. Peace.